Avoid these mistakes or your eczema will control your life. Welcome to our health channel. And today we're going to explore a topic that's incredibly important and familiar to so many people, atopic dermatitis, commonly known as eczema. If you're watching this video, chances are you've experienced the intense itch, discomfort, pain, and self-consciousness that eczema can bring. It's not just a skin condition. It profoundly impacts our quality of life, sleep, and even our mood. Millions of people worldwide, from infants to adults, are struggling with this chronic condition, seeking solutions from topical creams, oral medications, to alternative therapies. But have you ever wondered, is there a more natural path, starting with what we eat every day, that can help soothe and control eczema from within? The answer is yes. In this comprehensive video, we'll dive deep into the world of anti-inflammatory foods and how they can become a powerful tool in your journey to naturally manage and calm eczema. This isn't just a list of foods. It's a step-by-step roadmap, grounded in science, for you to build a diet that supports skin health from its root. We'll explore what eczema is and why it happens, the profound connection between your gut and your skin, which foods promote inflammation and should be avoided, and most importantly, what amazing anti-inflammatory foods you should add to your diet to help soothe inflammation, reduce itching, and promote healthier skin. Get ready to take notes, because this will be a vast but incredibly valuable amount of information that will change the way you look at your skin health. However, before we delve into the details, there's something extremely important I need to emphasize. The information in this video is solely for educational and general informational purposes. It is not a substitute for personalized medical advice. Eczema is a complex condition, and each person may react differently to various treatment approaches. Always consult a dermatologist or a licensed nutritionist, dietitian, before making any significant changes to your diet or treatment plan, especially if you are taking medication or have other health conditions. Our goal here is to provide knowledge so you can make more informed choices in collaboration with your healthcare team. All right, are you ready? Let's begin our journey of discovery. To combat a condition like eczema, we must first understand its nature. Atopic dermatitis, also known as eczema, is a chronic, non-contagious inflammatory skin disease, characterized by dry, red, intensely itchy patches of skin, sometimes scaly, cracked, and oozing. It often begins in childhood but can persist into adulthood or appear for the first time in adults. There are various types of eczema, but the most common form, accounting for up to 90% of cases, is atopic dermatitis. Atopic refers to a genetic predisposition to develop allergic conditions like asthma, hay fever, allergic rhinitis, and of course eczema. Other types include contact dermatitis, nummular eczema, seborrheic dermatitis, stasis dermatitis, and deshydrotic eczema. Despite their variations, their common thread is inflammation. Eczema is not caused by a single factor, but by a combination of many. First is genetics. If your parents have eczema or other allergic conditions, you have a higher risk. Next is impaired skin barrier function. Our skin has an outer protective layer, like a brick wall, and in people with eczema, the mortar between the bricks, skin cells, is deficient or damaged. This causes the skin to lose moisture easily and allows allergens, bacteria, and irritants to penetrate more readily, triggering an inflammatory response. An overactive immune system also plays a role. When these invaders enter the immune system of people with eczema, overreacts, triggering a cascade of inflammatory responses that lead to itching, redness, and other symptoms. Environmental triggers like harsh soaps, chemicals, detergents, wool sweat, smoke, pollen, pet dander, and even dry air can worsen eczema. Stress doesn't directly cause eczema, but can be a powerful trigger, causing flare-ups or worsening the condition. And finally, what we will focus on: diet and gut health. While not the sole cause, there is growing evidence that what we eat can significantly impact the level of inflammation in our bodies and consequently affect our skin. Inflammation is at the core of eczema. When the immune system is activated, it releases inflammatory chemicals like cytokines, histamines, and leukotrienes. These chemicals cause the itching, redness, swelling, and pain you feel. A vicious cycle begins. Itching leads to scratching. Scratching further damages the skin barrier, allowing more irritants to enter, leading to more inflammation and more itching. Our goal is to break this cycle by reducing the overall inflammatory burden on the body, and one of the most effective ways to do that is through diet. You might be wondering, My skin is inflamed, so why are we talking about my gut? This is one of the most crucial concepts in functional medicine and nutrition, and it's called the gut-skin axis. Inside our digestive tract is a vast universe of microorganisms known as the gut microbiome, comprising trillions of bacteria, viruses, fungi, and other microbes. Don't worry, most of them are good or beneficial. They play extremely important roles in digesting food, synthesizing vitamins like K and B, training our immune system, and most importantly, maintaining the integrity of the gut barrier. When this microbiome is balanced, with many beneficial bacteria and fewer harmful ones, we have a healthy digestive system, good nutrient absorption, and an efficiently functioning immune system. However, when this balance is disrupted due to poor diet, stress, antibiotics, environmental toxins, harmful bacteria can overgrow. This can lead to a condition called increased intestinal permeability, often referred to as leaky gut. Normally, our gut lining is a tight barrier, only allowing nutrients to enter the bloodstream. When it becomes leaky, small gaps between the intestinal cells can open up, allowing larger molecules from undigested food toxins and bacteria to pass directly into the bloodstream. When these molecules enter the blood, our immune system identifies them as invaders and launches a systemic inflammatory response. The body is in a constant state of high alert. And here's the crucial point. This systemic inflammatory response is not confined to the gut. It can manifest anywhere in the body, including your skin. For those with a genetic predisposition or a compromised skin barrier, this systemic inflammation can trigger or worsen eczema symptoms. What we eat directly nourishes our gut microbiome. Processed foods, refined sugars, and unhealthy fats feed bad bacteria, promote inflammation, and can damage the gut lining. Conversely, whole fiber-rich and fermented foods nourish beneficial bacteria, helping to heal the gut lining and reduce inflammation. Therefore, by focusing on healing and nourishing the gut through diet, we can reduce the overall inflammatory burden on the body, thereby positively impacting your eczema. This is an inside-out approach addressing the root of the problem, rather than just treating external symptoms. Now that we understand why inflammation is the core issue, let's talk about the main culprits in our diet. Foods that can contribute to or worsen inflammation. To calm eczema, the first step is often to eliminate or minimize these foods. First are refined sugars and refined carbohydrates. Examples include sodas, candies, cakes, cookies, sugary breakfast cereals, white bread, white rice, and pasta made from white flour. When you consume these, they are rapidly converted into glucose in the blood, causing a surge in insulin. High insulin levels can promote inflammatory responses in the body. Furthermore, sugar is the favorite food of harmful bacteria in the gut, disrupting the microbiome balance and contributing to leaky gut. The advice is to read food labels, as hidden sugars are present in many products you might not expect, and to minimize added sugars as much as possible. Next are unhealthy fats. Examples include highly processed vegetable oils, soybean oil, corn oil, sunflower oil, canola oil, especially when used at high temperatures, fried foods, fast food margarine, and processed foods containing trans fats. These oils often have a very high omega-6 fatty acid ratio compared to omega-3. While omega-6 is essential, an excessively high and unbalanced omega-6 to omega-3 ratio promotes the production of inflammatory chemicals in the body. Trans fats are the worst type of fat, known to cause strong inflammation and increase the risk of many chronic diseases. Limit fried foods, fast food, and replace highly processed vegetable oils with extra virgin olive oil, avocado oil, or coconut oil for appropriate cooking purposes. Processed foods and fast food are also enemies. Potato chips, sausages, deli meats, instant noodles. Frozen meals and canned foods often contain high amounts of sugar, salt, unhealthy fats, preservatives, artificial colors, and flavors. All these ingredients can cause inflammation in the body and harm the gut microbiome. They also lack fiber and essential micronutrients. Prioritizing whole unprocessed foods will be the best choice. Dairy and dairy products like cow's milk, cheese, yogurt, and ice cream can also be significant inflammatory triggers for many people with eczema. The two main reasons are lactose intolerance and reactions to milk proteins casein and whey. Milk proteins can trigger an immune response in some individuals, leading to increased inflammation and worsening eczema symptoms. You can try eliminating dairy and dairy products completely for 3 to 4 weeks to see if there's any improvement, and if so, consider replacing them with unsweetened plant-based milks, like almond milk, oat milk, or coconut milk. Gluten. The protein found in wheat, barley, and rye, e.g. in bread, pasta cakes. Cookies can also be an inflammatory factor for some people, especially those with non-celiac gluten sensitivity or celiac disease. Gluten can damage the gut lining in sensitive individuals, leading to leaky gut and systemic inflammation. Similar to dairy, you might consider trying a gluten-free diet for about 3 to 4 weeks to see if your eczema improves. If not, you may not need to avoid gluten entirely. Always choose naturally gluten-free whole grains like quinoa, brown rice, and certified gluten-free oats. Alcohol is also a powerful inflammatory agent. It can damage the gut lining, impair liver function. The liver plays a crucial role in detoxification and dilate blood vessels, causing skin redness and itching. Limit or avoid alcohol entirely when you are trying to manage eczema. Finally, some individuals may be sensitive to other foods that are not inflammatory for everyone but cause an inflammatory reaction specifically for them. These include eggs, soy, peanuts, and tree nuts. Sometimes some people are also sensitive to tomatoes, potatoes, and eggplant, the nightshade family, even though they are nutritious. However, these cases are rarer and require careful monitoring. Most importantly, each person is unique. What causes inflammation for one person may be completely harmless to another. Monitoring your body and keeping a food journal is key to identifying your personal triggers. Now for the exciting part. We've removed the bad stuff. Now let's fill your plate with powerful anti-inflammatory foods that help soothe eczema from within and nourish healthy skin. Remember, variety is key to providing complete nutrition and fostering a healthy gut microbiome. First and foremost are omega-3 fatty acids, dubbed the ultimate anti-inflammatory team. Omega-3 fatty acids, especially EPA eicosapentaenoic acid and DHA docosahexaenoic acid, are potent anti-inflammatory agents. They work by reducing the production of inflammatory molecules and substances in the body, while also supporting skin barrier function, helping the skin retain moisture better and be less irritated. The best sources include fatty fish like salmon, especially wild-caught salmon, mackerel, sardines, herring, and anchovies. You should consume them 2 to 3 times per week by baking, steaming, or lightly pan-searing, avoiding deep frying. Plant-based sources include chia seeds. 2 tablespoons of chia seeds contain about 5 grams of omega-3 ALA flax seeds. Best used ground walnuts and flaxseed oil, not for high-heat cooking. Try to incorporate multiple sources of omega-3s into your diet. If you don't eat fish, supplementing with high-quality algae-based omega-3s or fish oil with doctor's consultation can be an option. Next are fruits and vegetables rich in antioxidants. Antioxidants help neutralize free radicals, unstable molecules that cause cell damage and promote inflammation. Fruits and vegetables are also rich in vitamins, minerals, and fiber, all of which support overall health and gut health. The best sources include berries, blueberries, strawberries, raspberries, cherries rich in anthocyanins, dark leafy greens, spinach, kale, collard greens, arugula, rich in vitamins K, Ca, folate, and many antioxidants. Broccoli and other cruciferous vegetables, cauliflower, Brussels sprouts containing sulforaphane, tomatoes rich in lycopene, better absorbed when cooked with fat, and bell peppers, especially red and yellow, rich in vitamin C. The goal is to eat the rainbow, combining many different colors of fruits and vegetables to ensure you get a wide array of antioxidants. Aim for at least 5 servings per day, and more is even better. Don't forget anti-inflammatory spices and herbs. Some spices not only enhance flavor, but also have powerful, scientifically proven anti-inflammatory properties. Turmeric contains curcumin, a potent anti-inflammatory and antioxidant compound. To enhance curcumin absorption, always combine it with a pinch of black pepper. Ginger contains gingerols and shogalls, which have anti-inflammatory and pain-relieving effects. Garlic contains allicin, a sulfur compound with anti-inflammatory and immune-boosting properties. Cinnamon has anti-inflammatory properties and helps stabilize blood sugar. Use these spices regularly in your daily cooking. Probiotic-rich foods are also very important for nourishing your gut. Probiotics are beneficial live bacteria that help restore the balance of the gut microbiome. A healthy gut microbiome is fundamental to reducing systemic inflammation and supporting skin health through the gut-skin axis. The best sources include kefir milk, kefir, or water kefir. Kimchi, sauerkraut. Make sure to choose live, unpasteurized varieties, natto and tempeh. Start slowly with fermented foods to allow your gut to adapt, and make sure to choose unsweetened and unpasteurized products. Besides probiotics, you also need prebiotic-rich foods, which act as food for the beneficial probiotic bacteria in your gut, helping them thrive, thereby improving gut health and reducing inflammation. The best sources include onions and garlic, asparagus, bananas, especially green bananas, oats, apples, and chicory root. Combine both probiotics and prebiotics to optimize gut health. Don't forget other healthy fats. In addition to omega-3s, other monounsaturated and polyunsaturated fats also play a crucial role in reducing inflammation and maintaining skin health. They help build healthy cell membranes and support the absorption of fat-soluble vitamins. The best sources are avocados, extra virgin olive oil for salad dressings drizzled over vegetables, not ideal for very high-heat frying, in nuts and seeds like almonds, cashews, pumpkin seeds, and sunflower seeds. Always be mindful of allergy risks and control portion sizes due to their high-calorie content. Whole grains, gluten-free, are also a good option. They are rich in fiber, B vitamins, and minerals, supporting digestion and providing stable energy, helping to avoid blood sugar spikes that can cause inflammation. Good choices include quinoa, brown rice, and certified gluten-free oats. Make sure to choose certified gluten-free to avoid cross-contamination. If you are sensitive to gluten, ensure you are choosing gluten-free varieties of grains. Lean protein is a building block for the body, essential for cell repair and regeneration, including skin cells. Choosing lean protein helps avoid excessive saturated fats that can cause inflammation. The best sources are fatty fish, skinless chicken and turkey, lentils, peas, black beans, and eggs if you are not allergic. Make sure you get enough protein in each meal to support healing and recovery. Finally, but no less important, is plain water. It sounds simple, but water plays a critical role in every bodily function, including maintaining skin hydration and flushing out toxins. Dehydration can make skin drier and more prone to irritation. Drink enough water throughout the day, aiming for at least 8 glasses. 2 liters daily or more if you are physically active or live in a hot environment. We've covered the theoretical knowledge. Now it's time to put it into practice. How do you start building an anti-inflammatory diet effectively and sustainably? First, start slowly, and don't try to be perfect immediately. Don't try to change everything at once. That can be overwhelming and make you more likely to give up. Start by eliminating 1 or 2 of the most obvious inflammatory foods, then gradually add new anti-inflammatory foods. You can experiment with an elimination diet to determine if specific foods are triggering your eczema. The elimination phase lasts 3 to 4 weeks, completely removing the most common suspected allergenic tolerant inflammatory foods, e.g. dairy, gluten, soy, eggs, peanuts, while focusing on whole anti-inflammatory foods. Then, in the reintroduction phase, slowly reintroduce each eliminated food one at a time over 2 to 3 days, and monitor your body's reaction. If you notice a flare-up of symptoms that could be a personal trigger for you, it's very important that elimination diets are restrictive and can lead to nutrient deficiencies if not done correctly. So always consult a doctor or a licensed nutritionist before starting to ensure safety and effectiveness. Keeping a food journal is an invaluable tool. For a few weeks, record everything you eat and drink along with any eczema symptoms you experience. Look for patterns to identify personal triggers you might not have suspected. Meal planning and food preparation are also very helpful. Planning your meals for a week helps you shop smarter and avoid processed foods. Dedicate 1 session during the week to prepare basic ingredients like boiling eggs, washing and cutting vegetables, cooking a batch of whole grains, or baking some fish. This makes meal prep quicker during the week. Examples of anti-inflammatory meals could be gluten-free oats with berries for breakfast, a large salad with grilled salmon for lunch, and baked chicken or fish with broccoli and sweet potatoes for dinner. Snacks can be an apple with almond butter or a handful of walnuts. Proper food preparation is equally important. Prioritize steaming, baking, or light pan searing to retain nutrients and avoid creating inflammatory compounds from high-temperature frying. Use healthy oils like extra virgin olive oil or avocado oil for appropriate cooking purposes. Proper hydration by drinking plain water is a top priority, and unsweetened herbal teas can also contribute to hydration and offer anti-inflammatory benefits. Diversify your diet. Don't stick to just a few types of food. The more variety you have, the more different vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants you'll receive, and this also helps nourish a diverse, healthy gut microbiome. While diet is an incredibly powerful tool, It's important to recognize that eczema is a multifactorial condition. To achieve the best results, we need to consider a comprehensive approach. Stress management is extremely important because stress activates the body's fight-or-flight response, releasing inflammatory hormones like cortisol, which can worsen eczema symptoms. You can practice meditation and mindfulness exercise regularly, choose gentle to moderate forms of activity, get enough quality sleep, 7 to 9 hours per night, and find hobbies that help you relax. Proper skincare cannot be overlooked. A damaged skin barrier is a core issue in eczema, and proper skincare helps restore and maintain this barrier function. Moisturize regularly with a thick, fragrance-free hypoallergenic moisturizer at least twice a day, especially right after bathing. Bathe in lukewarm, not hot water, limit bath time, and use a mild, fragrance-free, soap-free cleanser. Pat your skin dry instead of rubbing. Avoid irritants like harsh soaps, scented laundry detergents, perfumes, alcohol-based products, and wear soft, breathable cotton clothing. Avoiding environmental triggers is also essential. Dust pollen, pet dander, dust mites, mold, cigarette smoke, and even extreme heat or cold can trigger eczema. Keep your home clean, vacuum regularly, use an air purifier, control indoor humidity, avoid exposure to cigarette smoke, and dress appropriately for the weather. Regarding supplements, always consult your doctor before using any, especially if you are taking medication. Some potential supplements that may be helpful but must be with medical consultation include omega-3 fish oil, probiotics, vitamin D, zinc, and quercetin. The journey to naturally soothe eczema is a marathon, not a sprint. You won't see immediate results, and there may be times when you feel frustrated or have flare-ups. The key is to be consistent and listen to your body. You are the best expert on your own body. Pay attention to how your skin reacts to different foods, products, and situations. Eczema symptoms can fluctuate, and that's completely normal. Don't get discouraged if there are bad days. Seeking support from healthcare professionals like dermatologists, family doctors, and nutritionists is essential. They can provide personalized advice, monitor your progress, and adjust your treatment plan if needed. Additionally, connecting with others who are struggling with eczema in online or local support groups can offer valuable advice, empathy, and encouragement. Cooking at home is an act of self-love, because when you cook for yourself, you have full control over the ingredients, helping you avoid additives, hidden sugars, and unhealthy fats, often found in processed foods or restaurant meals. Most importantly, be patient and persistent. The healing process takes time. Your skin cells need time to regenerate, and your gut microbiome needs time to rebalance. You may see small improvements after a few weeks, but significant changes often take several months. If you accidentally eat something that isn't good, don't blame yourself. Simply get back on track with your next meal. Finally, always stay positive. A positive mindset may not directly cure eczema, but it can certainly help you cope with it better. Celebrate small successes on your journey. Every time you choose a healthy food, you are making a beneficial decision for your skin and your health. So we've gone through a long and detailed journey together on how anti-inflammatory foods can help naturally soothe eczema. To recap the main points, inflammation is at the root of eczema, and diet plays a crucial role in promoting or reducing it. The gut-skin axis shows that your gut health directly impacts your skin health. Eliminating sugars, unhealthy fats, processed foods, and potential triggers like dairy, gluten is an important first step. Fill your plate with anti-inflammatory foods, fatty fish, rich in omega-3s, antioxidant-rich berries, and leafy green spices like turmeric and ginger, probiotic-rich fermented foods, and healthy fats. Combine diet with stress management, proper skincare, and avoiding environmental triggers for a holistic approach. And most importantly, be patient, be persistent, and always consult a healthcare professional. You deserve healthy skin and a comfortable life. By making conscious changes to your diet and lifestyle, you are giving your body the best tools to heal itself and control eczema from within. If you found this information helpful and inspiring, please consider sharing it with anyone you think might benefit. Subscribe to our channel so you don't miss new videos on health and wellness, and let us know in the comments below what anti-inflammatory foods have you tried and did they help your eczema? Or do you have any other questions? I look forward to reading your thoughts. Thank you for taking the time to watch this long but hopefully very valuable video. Remember, every small step leads to a healthier version of yourself. Wishing you radiant skin and a healthy body. See you in the next video.